Okay, well, thank you everyone for joining us today. And hopefully everyone had a wonderful weekend. You know what? I'm just gonna play the profile video. It makes sense. So let's just do that.
That has remained steadfast and kept the right principles. The company headed toward the world with the right principles. The company that grows with its customers and shares generously. We are Atomy. Atomy, which has been growing ever since its establishment in 2009, is a global network marketing company with a presence across the globe. Atomy's #1 goal of going beyond customer satisfaction to customer success continues to be its top priority to this day. Providing good quality products at reasonable prices, Atomy's competitiveness lies in the nature of distribution. The absolute quality and absolute price product philosophy that Atomy has practiced since its inception is included in all of its products, such as health functional foods, beauty, living, food, fashion, home appliances, and more. Atomy Hemohim surpassed 2 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales, ranked #1 in domestic health functional food exports. Developed as part of a national project by the Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute, Hemohim holds 23 international patents and made history in 2023 by being the first in the country to offer dual health benefits, immune boost, and fatigue relief. Absolute Skincare, a flagship product, has surpassed 1 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales. It received the Kim Sejong Award from the Korean Intellectual Property Office, a first in cosmetics, and was named a world-class product for next generation by the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy. Atomy prioritizes customers, earning customer-centered management certification for 3 consecutive years, a rare industry feat. Since opening its U.S. branch in 2010, Atomy has grown into a global hub, linking producers and consumers worldwide through 27 branches in Asia, South America, Oceania, and Europe. Atomy products have proven overwhelmingly popular in international markets, achieving the top export ranking for health functional foods and over-the-counter medications. Following the $300 million Export Tower Award, the company reached cumulative exports of $1.8 billion in 2024. After launching its EU branch, Atomy plans to expand globally, focusing on Africa, Central and South America, and other emerging markets. Atomy's GSGS strategy, which stands for Global Sourcing, Global Sales, allows the supply of products that align with the absolute quality and absolute price philosophy through Atomy's global sales network. Atomy's Success System, in which the company runs all seminars, allows any member to succeed regardless of individual ability. This is the driving force behind Atomy's distinctive growth. Success seminars that bridge online and offline realms vividly communicate Atomy's vision to members worldwide, presenting a vision of global success that goes beyond time and space by merging business and culture. The X Project has been initiated to cultivate global leaders and empower active members around the world. Atomy continues to provide unwavering support for success, including the reopening of Songnisan Forest as a hub for the Atomy brand experience. To achieve absolute quality and absolute price, and to ensure commitment to quality from its partners, Atomy provides various support measures for partnering companies, such as cash payment within 1 week from delivery, interest-free operating fund loans, and joint quality management systems, among others. These create a culture of a company growth. Atomy is implementing various policies to ensure sustainable coexistence with the Earth. The company promotes resource recycling and environmental restoration through product renewals aimed at zero plastic initiatives, increasing the use of biodegradable plastics and eco-friendly materials, and introducing smart packaging solutions. Atomy's contributions surpass not only its industry and the distribution sector, but also stand at the top level nationally. Over the past 3 years, the company's donation percentage relative to revenue has been 30 times that of the distribution industry, ranking first among Korea's top 500 companies. As a result, it has earned various government awards and certifications, including the Government Award for Sustainable Management, Good Donor Award, Family Friendly Company, and Great Place to Work Korea. Atomy's culture of sharing has expanded beyond national borders, with the company, members, partner companies, and executives actively engaging in social contribution activities worldwide. The company that holds true to its principles while creating a new distribution culture. The company expanding globally with the trust of people around the world. The company that dreams of customer success while moving beyond customer satisfaction. The company that cherishes the spirit. We are proud Atomy.
Okay.
ๆธุรกิจที่สร้างกฎระเบียบขึ้นมาอย่างถูก
Okay. So, sorry. Did you have anything else you want to add in, Mr. CJ, before we get rolling?
No, nothing to add. Nothing to add. Go right ahead.
And let me throw it out there. Anyone else had any testimonials, anything you're doing that they want to share? Because guys, remember, it's always open for you to share. Okay. All right then. Well, we'll come out of here. So, Mr.
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I have a prospect who is now a prospective member.
Oh, wonderful. Are they on today?
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't today.
Okay.
But she will soon be on.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Great job.
Thank you.
So how did you go from a prospect to a business builder?
Well, she's a friend of mine, really, and we talk on a daily basis.
Mhm.
And she's facing a problem right now, and she has lost a lot of weight. So she asks if there's anything I can do to help her. So I told her a little that I know, and then I put her on to Vinel. Yesterday we had a talk, three-way talk. So
Okay.
she has made her decision to be a part of us.
Wonderful. Congratulations. Great job.
Thank you. I have to try. That's why I am a part of this group. I have a dream,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm pursuing my dream. I need it to be realized, and I have to do what I have to do. Because sitting down and hoping that my dreams will be realized, I'll be at a loss. So I just have to do what I have to do.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the saying goes that the graveyard is the richest place on the earth because everyone's hopes and dreams died with them. They
Yeah.
never pursue it. So congrats. You won't be one of those.
Thank you.
After it. And you
Thanks.
know, a lot of people don't go after their dreams because they say, what if I fail? What if it does not come true? at least you know you tried. At least
Try.
you know you did something to go after it. You didn't just sit there and say, oh, I want to, but they say nothing beats a trial but a failure. At least you know you did it. And a lot of times when you'll start the journey, not knowing that someone else in the family is watching you, and when you are gone, they take the baton and they continue without you even knowing. So keep going.
Thank you, Miss Novlet. I surely will.
Okay. So this morning, earlier
Yeah,
on, go ahead.
Navlet,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
what I really want to do is to commend Sylvia.
Sylvia, yeah.
Uh, I know she's not a leader yet, but she's on her way. And there might be others on the call who are they are new to Atomy. I highly recommend um, Sylvia that you continue doing what you're doing. I applaud you. The third party validation concept it's powerful. So you're engaging Vanel, your upline, to be on that call with doing that three-way, very, very powerful. It is what we talk about here on the Momentum Morning. If you intend to grow your business, your organization, you have those videos that are there, and you also have just bring a third party on the call. Uh, don't speak, elevate that person. This is Vinel, this is CJ, this is Maria, this is Sylvia, this is Novlet, and allow that person to do it. The very fact that there's a third party talking and not you is what that's the magic. That's the secret sauce right there. So hats off, Sylvia. That's what we're talking about. So yeah, we love it, and don't stop. Let's keep doing that, all of us.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you're welcome.
Namlet,
Yeah. Go ahead, Miss Odie.
I just want to share something with the team this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I have a customer, and she came in and she purchased the product for herself. And when she purchased the product, she shares it with her dad. Her dad is in some part of Georgia. And so there's another sister that stays with the father. And so she said, she told this sister here in Florida, she said, Dad has really changed. Dad just used to get up, go out on the porch, and just sit and complain about the pain. She said, but since Daddy been taking the products, now Daddy gets up and go out into the garden, and he works basically all day. You're talking about an 80-plus-year-old man, right? So when she told me that, then I asked her, I said, may I have your sister's phone number? Or can you give her my phone number? So she said, I tell you what, I would give you her phone number and you can call her. So I did. I called her and she shared the story with me. So I told her, and so she was telling me about her different ailments too, okay? So I said, well, your dad is on the hemohim. I said, you can't take the hemohim because of ABC. I say, but there are other products that you can take. So she listened to me and she says that I'm coming to Florida in a couple of days. She said, and we're going to stop by you. So they did. They stopped by me. And then they went on a cruise and they came back. And I was telling her, she says, oh, you sell this product also? I said, yes, I'm in the company. I said, why not you try selling it? She said, I would think about it. So I said, okay. I said, when will you be leaving? She said, we'll be leaving the day after tomorrow. So she did. So I took the opportunity when they was giving away, the 10,000 points.
Mm-hmm.
when they was giving away the 10,000 points. 2 days before it ended, I called her and I said, her name's Sharon. I said, Sharon, the company is giving 10,000 points away free. I said, why don't you come in and join the company? I said, just in case you decide that you ever want to be a member of the company, a network marketing. She said, sure, I would do that. She said, sign me up. We signed her up and she purchased nearly $200 worth of products that very day.
Wow.
And now she's telling me, she said, I am going to work this product. No, they're not in Georgia. I'm sorry. They're in South Carolina. She said, I am going to work these products because I see how it took my father from the porch every morning to out in the garden, basically working all day long.
Oh,
So guys, I'm sharing this because as you were saying, Nablet, when you see the opportunity, you got to get in there and work it. And I would have never thought of that. I just said, you know what? Let me offer her these points.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
That was seizing the opportunity at the moment.
Yeah.
Great.
Seize the opportunity. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So that's it. Yes. I just wanted to share it, guys.
Awesome. Yeah.
Well, while you're there, oh, go ahead, CJ.
No, I'm just saying, well done, Odie. Well done.
Well done, well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Great job. Well, while Miss Odie's there sharing, she brought something back to mind. So yesterday, while I was waiting on my daughter, killing time, I said, I don't know about you guys, but I love going to Goodwill because you get I like really nice things and I like to get a bargain. Now, when I go there, I look for the items that still have the price and that still have the original tags on them, meaning it was never worn, even with the shoes. So I'm in there and I'm trying on this nice sandals, brand new, not a scratch on the bottom. And this young lady walked up to me and she started a conversation. And I'm like, wait a minute, I hear an accent. She sounds like she's from Haiti. So I said, where are you from? She said, Haiti. Oh, she was commenting about my hair and that how her hair is not growing. So she had a wig on. She said, I wear this because my hair never grows. And no matter what it is, it won't grow. And I said, did you know that black hair, they said, grows the fastest? She's like, what? She said, you know, I've heard that before. I said, yes, but our hair is not growing because we're not giving it what it needs. And she said, well, I don't know what to do. And I said, would you like me to roll out some ideas for you? So I started telling her, and I'm telling her about our products here. And then I'm telling her, I said, you're from Haiti. I said, you guys have like the best castor oil in the world. I said, I'm from Jamaica. So Haiti and Jamaica have the best castor oil. I said, you need to start using that in your hair. And she's like, really? So I tell her, go through my own treatment. So finally I said to her, are you open to a home-based business? And she's like, yeah, I would love to find one that I can do. So I pull out my card, I gave it to her. I said, here, go to the website, take a look, and let me know. She said, you know something? Take my number. Here's my number. Call me. So you know what? I opened up my phone and I had her save her number in my phone. And then I called to make sure it was the right number. And then I thought about Miss Florence. I said, let me see if I could reach her because I wanted to put Miss Florence on the phone with her. But I didn't reach her, so I'll try to reach her again. And lo and behold, I came home and last night she texted me. She is open. So guys, listen, if somebody starts a conversation with you, that's an open door. Share. Because I started talking to her about the hair products. I spoke to her about the skincare and the supplement, and she was excited about the skincare. And then her mom came by and she was talking to her mom about it. So the fact that she reached out to me last night when I was checking my phone and there was a text from her, she's like, hey, you know, it was a pleasure meeting you. Thanks for taking the time to talk to me and encourage me and blah, blah, blah. So I don't know where it's going to go, but I'm going to reach out to her today and we're going to go from there. And I'm going to keep reaching out to Miss Florence until I get her on the phone with her, because I want to connect her to Miss Florence's group. And I always like for Miss Florence to speak to her people in Creole and really get down to the nitty gritty, as they would say, with her. But guys, if someone smiles at you, start a conversation with you, and it goes over 5 minutes, guess what? That's not a stranger anymore. Now you have the opportunity to share. So, and you know, I've been praying. I said, Lord, I need my business to move. I'm starting over. And I ask him every day to take my business international. So I'm praying in, you know, Mexico, Colombia, Guatemala, the Philippines, where one of those places, I'm like, that's going to happen. And I'm calling it in every day. And I'm calling in my business partners, and I'm asking God to connect me with these people as I go out there. So be open, talk to people, just not necessarily for your business, just have a conversation with people. And then as you get past that and you break the ice and it's no longer a stranger, then you can ask them, are you open? So that's what I wanted to share. And Odie brought that back to mind. I didn't even remember about that until Odie shared. So yeah, so I'm excited about her, and let's see where it goes from there. So it's 10:30. So let's talk about a topic today. Let's go over here. I have this up. Let's touch on hydration a bit, and then we go into we'll talk about heme again. But Mr. CJ opened up about water this morning as we were chit-chatting before everyone else came on. So dehydration, because this is one of the biggest problems that we're having in the US. This is what's bringing on a whole onslaught of health issues, and people are not taking water seriously. Guys, if you are properly hydrated, 99.9% of the time, you're not going to have any health issues, because water flushes your body, flushes your organs, and keeps you healthy. And people neglect what it is. The most neglected part of your health is water, and then exercise. And those two will keep you healthy, especially water. We're water beings. We're like 80 to 90% water, and we neglect that. We put everything else in to our bodies except water. And people go, well, you know, I drink fluids throughout the day. It's not the same. It's not water. Your body does not see any of those things as water. It cannot do anything with them because they're loaded with sugar. So this is what happens to your body. Mild dehydration can cause issue with heart, blood pressure, which almost every single person have high blood pressure. And let me tell you, when I started with water in this industry, and I have never had a single person still have high blood pressure once they start drinking the proper amount of water that they need. Half their body weight in ounces per day, you divide by 2 on whatever you get, that's half your body weight in ounces. Their blood pressure would normalize. Blood pressure goes away. It's a simple thing to fix. And then your body temperature. So a lot of people are, especially during the summertime, if you are perspiration is how your body cools itself down. So when I go out during the summertime and I see people sweating like bullets, you can look at the people out there and tell who are chronically dehydrated. And I see people perspiring continuously. If you're always hot and perspiring, you're dehydrated. Because when you're properly hydrated, that's not going to happen, because you have the water in your body that's cooling your body down. So when I go out there and it's hot and people are like, oh my God, it's so hot, I think I'm going to die. And I'm like, what are they talking about? It's hot, but it's not that bad. The summer is coming. Step up your hydration, and you're going to feel such a difference in how your body tolerates the heat. It will still be hot, but it will not be as awful as it was for you last summer or the summer before. Now, for women menopausal issue with that hot flash, if you step up your water, that hot flash issue will go away. It will go away, because I've had the same issue with my people and they're like, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe that. Step it up. Symptoms include thirst, dry mouth, dry eye, dry everything is dehydration, dry itchy skin, dehydration, decreased urination, moderate to severe dehydration, can cause weakness and confusion. Symptoms include dark, yellow, or amber urine, decreased elasticity, and low blood pressure. Come on, go to the next one. Oh, okay, sorry. I don't know why it's not moving this morning. Okay, let's go. Oh, there you go. Sorry, guys. Guess he does not want me to jump around this morning. Let's see.
Lovely.
Huh?
The
Go
one
ahead.
that you just passed where it said dehydration, if you're dehydration, you can become confused.
Mm-hmm.
Can you bring that up so I can copy it, please?
Okay.
Wait, I'm trying to see. Wait, is that the one?
Right here. Can
Oh,
cause confusion. Right
okay,
here.
let me copy. Let me copy this one, please. I'm gonna copy and paste it. Thank you. Okay, I have it. Thank you.
Okay, I don't know what's going on this morning. Why it won't go to the next one? Oh, Lord. It's one of those days. It's supposed to naturally move to the next page. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, my Lord. Sorry. Okay. Severe dehydration can be medical emergency and lead to kidney damage, brain damage, and even death. And we are not taking it seriously. You can die from dehydration, because when you start having kidney damage, brain damage, the kidney needs water. Your liver and your kidney needs water. When your kidney cannot complete its job, it turns it over to the liver. Now the liver is doing the kidney and its job. So guys, please drink your water. If you don't have a filtration system in your home, put in a filtration system so you do not have to buy your tap water coming into your home is the best water you can have when you put a filter on there and clean it up. There's lots of filters out there that clean up your water, and it will not taste as nasty as the bottled water you're buying that comes with the plastic in them, because they're in plastic, not to mention all the other contaminants. At least your municipality is doing a better job than what you're buying. And I will put this in for myself. I do sell filtration system aside from the ionization system. So I just throw that out there. But guys, get your water in. Get your health going. Other complications of dehydration, heart injury. A lot of people have a heart issue and they're not realizing it comes from water problem. Dehydration. Just remember, your body was made for water just like it is gasoline for your car. If you are not putting in your body what it needs, just like your car will break down if you don't give it what it needs, it's the same thing happening to your body. Dehydration can lead to heart cramp, heat exhaustion, or heat stroke, especially if you're exercising and sweating a lot. Or you see people out there mowing the lawn or whatever it is, and they get a heat stroke, or some will drop dead from a heart attack. There's so many things that can happen to our bodies when we are dehydrated and we don't think about it. Kidney stone, urinary tract infection, kidney failure, muscle damage, and the list goes on and on. Headaches. Most of the headaches people are having, especially if they're having them every day, these terrible migraine headaches are from dehydration. And my sister had that for years when I lived in Georgia. She complained about it for years because I was just getting into the water business in 2008. I was still in Georgia. And she was always complaining about these massive headaches where she had to put up the blackout blinds when it comes on and just lay there in the bed, and Tylenol or whatever she was taking wasn't working. And there's so many people going to doctors for these massive headaches. It's dehydration, because in the book, You're Not Sick, You're Thirsty, he talks about that. He speaks about that as well. And when we moved to Georgia and I was staying with her and I brought my Kangen machine, she started drinking, and by then I had learned, and I said, "You're dehydrated." And I started pushing that water in her. My sister's not had any of those headaches since. Now she owns a machine and she drinks. Every now and then she'll say, "Oh, I'm getting a little headache." I said, "Did you drink water today?" "Oh, no." But she has not had any of those massive debilitating headaches that would take her out all day to the next day. No more. So guys, just pay attention to your body. Get up in the morning, drink your water. Warm your water, drink your water, put a little lemon in there. I don't have to do that because I already have alkalinity. Put some lemon in and get a lot of water in you, because you're most dehydrated when you wake up in the morning, because your body use that water that you have in there, however how much or how little, to do its work while you're sleeping. And also, one of the things they say, you should always sleep with a glass of water by your bed. It might just save your life, because most heart attack and stroke happens first thing in the morning, because you are sleeping and your body's using up that little bit of water that you gave it. And now you're chronically dehydrated and you wake up, and that's when people have that heart attack or stroke, because there is no water left in their body to do the other function. So there goes the heart attack or stroke. But if you have that glass right there, you can grab it, drink, and it's going to save your life. I always have water with me because I drink during the night if I get up to use the bathroom. So, and I'm making sure I stay hydrated. So dehydration can also limit blood flow and oxygen to the brain, which can make headaches worse. Food craving. This is the area I want to touch on. Dehydration can make it harder for your organs to release stored glucose, which can lead to sugar craving. To treat mild dehydration, you can drink fluids like water. I will not recommend sport drinks because they're loaded with sugar. And by the way, I hope everyone did put that app on that Maria talked about, because I have been using it, and let me tell you, I was already scrutinizing the products I was buying, but it's called YUKA. It will tell you how much sugar is in the products you're buying. So when you go to buy those drinks that you bring home, it's going to tell you, not good, too much sugar. I love it. So I will take out the sport drinks on my next article. Fruit juice, if you make it yourself, because most of the fruit juice on the market is not really fruit juice. And I'll only stick with water right here. If you're making the juice at your home, great. But anything else on this list here, I'm not gonna go for. So moderate to severe dehydration, you might need IV fluids in the hospital. That's why they hook you up to the IV when you go in, because they know we are all dehydrated. So as you go in, they hook you up to that IV with saline. It's going straight into your blood system and it's going to hydrate you, and you feel so much better. People go, "Oh, I feel so much better." That's because you're now hydrated. So there you go. Take care of your water intake this summer. It's going to help to keep you healthy. And for those, we're all using the wonderful skincare products on here, but guess what? Water is the best anti-aging. because it's going to prevent you from aging as quickly as you see people are now. We're all going to get there, but how many of us have seen someone in their 80s or 90? My mom was 80 last month. She has no wrinkles. There's so many people out there with no wrinkles. We don't have to get wrinkled up like a prune. You get that way because you are dehydrated. Because why is it? How do you think they get the grapes and the prunes like that? They suck out all the fluid. Go ahead, Maria.
Oh, I really wasn't going to say anything. I was just, maybe just going to touch on what you said about the water for your skin and how it just pumps everything out. So that's your first, defense is to drink your water. Drink your water. And also, in the morning when you get up, I love what you said about having that water by your bed. I keep a 32-ounce mason jar of water by my bed. And when you drink it in the morning, first thing in the morning, just gulp it down and it will send you straight to the bathroom. It will make your bowels move. So if you are dealing with high blood pressure, that will immediately bring your blood pressure down. So just drinking, gulp as much as you can, get down, and it'll send you straight to that bathroom and flush out your bowels. Because you got all of those other organs and stuff down there in that area. Any problem that you may be having could be because you've got your stuff stuck in your colon. You need to get it out because it could affect your other organs, that are down in that area. So yes, keep the water by your bed. Help to prevent a heart attack by drinking it. Sometimes I sip some through the night, just a little sip, not much because I don't want to have to keep getting up going to urinate. But you definitely want to, do as another let said about keeping that water by your bed and making sure you drink plenty of it so that you can stay hydrated and your skin won't look dry and shriveled. That's it.
Thank you. Well, let's finish up here. So now we're going to symptoms can include thirst, dry mouth, less urine, mild dehydration can cause problem with blood pressure, heart rate, body temperature. We already did. Now it goes into the Mayo Clinic symptoms and causes of dehydration. And we already covered this, heart injury. So get your water in, keep yourself healthy this summer. And guess what? During the winter, we get dehydrated too. So we always need it, whether it's summer, winter, we need it. So guys, drink, drink, drink. And as it says here, water helps your digestion, regulate your body temperature, aid joint movement and organ function. Despite its crucial role, many people don't drink enough water and end up dehydrated, especially in the summer months. So just keep it going. So I will leave this section here. So now that we're touched on dehydration, sorry, Nick, I forgot to stop sharing. Let's touch on heme a little bit, and then I'm going to, oh wow, end it for the day. And if anyone has anything else to chime in while I'm get this up, go right ahead.
Navlet,
Yes.
can you share with us about the hair growth, the shampoo, the one that's for the hair growth and the moisturizer, please?
Oh, that I shared last week?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a customer that wants the whole set, and I want to make sure that I'm giving her the right one.
Should be under all of these. I keep forgetting. All right, so as it shows, all the different shampoos that the company has, and it tells you which one is for. Come on. I promise you guys, I'm going to remember to order the piece I need to get my mouse back up and running. Oh, where is it? Okay. So you wanted which one?
The hair growth, the one that
The
the
hair
hair growth and the
repair.
conditioner.
Sure. So this is the one, the new one.
Okay. Is
It's
it just the regular mall or is that the G mall?
That's the Gmol. It is supposed to help with hair growth.
Uh-huh.
And as Mr. CJ said, oh, I see you, Gary, where it's guaranteeing your hair growth.
Okay.
But I think they all do, because this the absolute, well, I can't really get it. Is anyone on here that's using Maria? Did your daughter say it helps her with hair growth or just moisture and breakage? Is she hearing me? Maria, I know her daughter used the absolute and loved it.
Okay. I'll take that one because even if it helped with hair breakage, it would be a great one.
Yeah, you have the video on this?
No.
Okay, I'll send you the video.
Okay. Thanks now. Hair repair. I like that one over there with the hair repair. I
Mhm.
ordered that one.
This
That one
one?
seems like that one seems like it's a good one.
Yeah, you
'Cause
should because these are both on the Korean side. You should read up on both of them.
Okay, no
Mhm.
problem.
Okay,
I would definitely do that. Thank you.
you're welcome. Go ahead, Gary.
Thank you for having me.
Mhm.
Ms. Knopfler, last week, Mr. Nick spoke about an existing electric toothbrush that is on the G Mall.
No, it's on the Korean side.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I don't.
So we don't have access to.
No,
I'm interested to buy it, but
no, that's Korea, not the Korean site that's attached to us. Let me double check just to make sure. But I think it's on the Korean website and not the Gmail.
okay.
But let me
All right,
check.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Mhm. So you could probably reach out to Miss Chanta, or I can check with Miss Tony to see if that's something she can get, and I'll let you guys know, because I really do want that toothbrush as well. It's something on my list. So yeah, I do plan on getting it. So I will let you know. I will find out today. Hopefully I'll remember, because today's gonna be pretty busy. So let's go to Hemoheme, our dual supplement. It's a immune booster and energy, it says. So it's boosting our immune. That's what they say in the company profile, right? Immune booster and energy. And we already know that, because that's one of the things people always say is, oh, they can have so much energy taking Hemoheme. And not everyone is going to feel that way at first, because depending on what it's doing in your body, and don't ever compare your results to someone else, because your body is different, not in how it was created, but different because of the different health challenges that you're going through. So never ever compare someone else's results to what you're getting. Because once Hemoheme goes into your body, it's going to tackle your health challenges and however long you've had it and what it has to go in and clean up, and then how many organs and all that it's going to have to start doing the repair on. So guys, as you take this product and as you share, please let your people know when you start them off that this is not an overnight success. It is going to take time. And if they want healing, restoration, it is a process that they will have to decide that they're going to go through, and they're going to spend the money, invest in their health for however long it is going to take them to get total restoration, which is what Hemoheme does, because one of the scientific studies says total restoration. Healing takes time. Detoxification is a process. You'll detox now and you think you're done. And 6 months later, it's it's gotten to a deeper level now in your tissue, and it starts detoxing again. And you'd say, oh, am I detoxing again? I thought I was done when I started taking it. No, it's layers and layers until it completes the process. And you know, they say total restoration takes about 7 years. But not everyone is going to need that. But the point I'm trying to make is it is a journey. Healing is a journey. It took you 5, 10, 15, 20 years to get here with your health challenges. And then so many people are expecting to take a product and it heals them in 3 months or 6 months. And they're like, oh, I was taking it for 3 months and it didn't heal my issue. Okay, you got diagnosed with cancer. It was there doing that all this time. You just didn't know until the doctor found it, that you have a lump or whatever. But guess what? It shows that something happens in your body while your natural killer cells are no longer doing their job. Your natural killer cells are dead, not functioning. Otherwise, that cell, that cancer cell, would not start growing. So hemoheme is going to go in and it's going to activate your natural killer cells. It's going to go into the bone marrow with your T cells. It's going to do all these things and start through detoxification, cleansing the body, and then allowing your body to start doing as it starts to do the cellular regeneration over and over and over. And every time it does the cellular regeneration, you're getting healthier and healthier cells. You start to feel better and better and better. And that's where a lot of people make the mistake and say, oh, I feel great now. I feel good. I don't need to take it anymore. Your healing process is not over. You're just feeling great and you're assuming that the healing is done. No, there's still a lot more to go. So guys, just invest in your health. Even if you have to cut back on certain things and a lot of times, if we really sit down and start to write down everything we're spending money on, we realize that a lot of the things we're spending money on is not necessary. Cut and do the bare necessity so you can continue to buy the product that is going to give you healing, so you can have quality of life. Because people will stop and they'll feel great for a while, maybe a year or two, and then that same issue pops back up because you never completed the process. So just educate your people when you start them. I always ask my people, is this a journey you're willing to take? Do you want the restoration? And they're going to tell you yes or no. And if they say yes, you work with them. If somebody tells me no, I'm not wasting my time with them. I'm not. So I like for people to be honest. So, so that's hemoheme here. This is the product that you start everyone on whatever their health challenges are. And even with high blood pressure, it's going to help to normalize the high blood pressure, but they still need that water. Because if they're taking the water and taking the hemoheme, hemoheme will now be able to get into those cells even better, because water is the transporter for everything that goes in your mouth, even for your body to get the nutrients for the food. If you're dehydrated, it can't really do much. But when you're properly hydrated, your body functions at 100% capacity. So I'm going to leave it here today. If anyone else have something else to say before we go. No one? Mr. CJ, are you there?
I just want to say that, when we're doing our maintenance for our hemoheme to see where we are, just be sure to go to the doctor and, get yourself checked, get your white blood cell checked and all of that. And all of the inflammation markers that they have, such as your C-reactive protein. check your hormones, have your doctor check you out in those areas so you can really literally see where you are. Because even as Noble has said, you could be feeling great, but you do need to be on maintenance, but you kind of also want to monitor where you are, and you can get that monitoring done through blood work. So just wanted to add that.
Great addition, Maria. Great job. Thank you for that. Teamwork. So that's it for me today. Is CJ still here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. No, but great.
You want to close us
Water so important, and you could share that conversation we had this morning, Naved, about the energy in the water, the molecular structure. You want to talk about that because that
out?
all of itself is so interesting.
I can do that tomorrow because I have to go.
All right.
I mean, yeah.
So in closing out, I just gonna just share that years ago, a Japanese scientist, uh, in trying to, in wanting to see uh, the effect of words on water, he went about a quick experiment, speaking harsh words to a vessel containing water, two vessels. One, I hate you. I don't like you. You're terrible. And he did this simple experiment. In the other jar, um, you're wonderful. You're great. You are uh, good words, lovely words. Both containers were put in a um, freezing compartment. When they were taken out under the microscope, the water to which harsh words were spoken, the molecular structure, it was all brittle and jagged. And in the container with the water, where beautiful, pleasant words were spoken to, crystals, the molecular structure of the water was the most beautiful crystal formation in the water, yeah, under the microscope. So I leave that with us this morning. Let's be aware of. By the way, 70% of your body mass is water. So be nice to your water. That's all for me. Back to you, Naflet.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. I don't think there was anything in the chat. Great. Nothing in the chat. So guys, have a wonderful and blessed day. Recording.